In today's video, I'm going to give you a couples building activity that'll ensure your marriage lasts the test of time. Let's go. What's up, everybody? It's your man, Pastor Darrell. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's video. Before we get started, thank you so much to everybody who's watching this on whatever platform. Do me a favor, do your relationship a favor, and hit the like or subscribe button. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you don't miss any video. Listen, I bring out videos every single Wednesday that are designed to take your marriage and relationship to the next level, and you cannot afford to miss out on any of this content. Again, thank you for tuning in. Let's jump right into today's content. So listen to me, y'all. Two of the major challenges that every relationship goes through is learning how to constantly communicate with your spouse, but also spending the right amount of quality time with your spouse. Now, statistics show that communication is the #1 cause for divorce. Not adultery, not finances, it's communication. So this activity is going to help you communicate with your spouse. And then we all know how hard it is to have a quality date night. And if we do have a date night, it's typically the same old dinner, movie, maybe we go to a park or something like that, right? And sometimes we don't have date night because the kids or work, or maybe we just don't have the money. This one right here, y'all, is something that is very inexpensive. I'm talking about no more than $2, y'all, and it's something you can do in the comfort of your own home. So here we go. What we're gonna do is we're gonna create a marriage Bible. That's right. We are going to create a document, a book, a Bible that we can always go back to whenever we need some inspiration, whenever we need encouragement, whenever we're going through some tough times, right? This book is going to be the living, breathing document for your marriage. Now, I've been in the IT field for almost 20 years now, and we develop in IT what's called a run book. And this run book says if anyone is out of the office, if anyone gets hired or fired, whatever, this is the run book for the department. It has usernames and passwords and policies and procedures. Like, no matter what happens, we can always refer to the run book to make sure the IT needs of the organization are up to par. They're always running, right? People always need their computers, they always need their network, they always need their phone. And this run book ensures that we can maintain a certain level of uptime, right? And if something goes down, we know, okay, cool, now we got a problem. Who do we call to fix said problem? What I want us to do is create this marriage Bible, this marriage run book, right? If organizations have policies and procedures on how their company runs, you need to have policies and procedures on how your relationship runs. You see, I say marriage Bible because I want this to mirror the Bible. Right? In the Bible, we have a creation story. We have information about how to live our best lives. We have information on how we can become our best selves. We even have information in the Bible that can literally save our lives, physically and spiritually. And this marriage Bible is designed, it's going to be designed to do the same exact thing. So let's jump into it. Here are some of the things that I want you to work with your spouse on in creating this marriage Bible. The first thing is it needs to contain your creation story, right? I need for this Bible to contain your Genesis, to contain how you began, right? Did my man see you from across the room and said, look here, girl, you are the finest thing in the world. And you was thinking like, dude is mad corny, but he cute, so I'm gonna give him a shot, right? Or what was it about him that made you want to approach him, right? Was he smelling good? Did he have the Axe body spray on, right? Was his shoulder sitting quite nice in the shirt, right? What was it that caused you all to get together? And what happens in relationships is oftentimes we forget the beginning. We forget what brought everything together. We let life get in the way and we forget why we were attracted to you, what made us want to come to you in the first place. So when life throws everything it can at you and you're questioning, man, did I marry the right person? Am I with the right person? You can always go back to your Genesis. You can always go back to your beginning and say, this is what attracted me to you. And if it attracted me to you then, how can I get back to this place where it still attracts me, where it still turns me on, where it still intrigues me? Now, just like the Bible, right, after you move from the creation story, it kind of gives a list of do's and don'ts, right, that will help us have the best relationships we possibly can. And what I want for you to do is, in your marriage Bible, have a list of your do's and don'ts, right? List your non-negotiables. List the things that work for you. List the things that don't work for you. I want you to put things in there like, look, Thou shalt not hit me. Thou shalt not verbally abuse me. Thou shalt not cheat on me. I know some of that seems common sense, but let me tell you, common sense ain't always common. I don't care if it's, hey, you can go out with your boys, you can have a good time with your girls, but you got to be home by 12 o'clock, right? Midnight. You got to be home 1 o'clock in the morning, curfew, whatever. Listen, because you married, you want to be respectful. That may not, hey, your husband can stay out till 4 o'clock in the morning. You may want him home at 9 o'clock. I don't know. But the whole thing is, put this in your marriage Bible so it can never be said they didn't know. Another piece of helpful information for your marriage Bible is to list some of the problems that you all have been through in your relationship and how you've overcome those problems. So if you go through something similar, you can go back to this document and say, listen, we got through it this particular way last time. This is going to be our starting point for getting through it again. Make sure you make a note of any additions to the family, any children, when they were born, where they were born, right? How long they were, how much they weighed, any pets. Major purchases should also be there. Any cars, any homes, any rental property. And here's the last thing that I would recommend for the marriage Bible. Dream big with your spouse. Vision cast with your spouse. Most people like to, set New Year's resolutions and whatnot at the top of the year, but I'm asking you to dream big and vision cast with your spouse at least twice a year. Talk about the places that you want to visit and travel. Talk about the money you want to make. Talk about the people that you want to help. Talk about your dreams and your goals, and I want you to go big. I want you to think as big as you possibly can. Dream as big as you possibly can. I'm talking about dream about a 50,000 square foot home. Think about the infinity pool. Think about having a house on every continent. Think about just whatever, because when we stop dreaming big, when we stop vision casting, it's very easy for us to get into a rut. It's very easy for us to let life get in the way and just get stuck in the 9-to-5 mentality. We gotta get up, we gotta get the kids ready for school, we gotta get ready for work, we drop the kids off at school, we go to work, we come home, we do homework, we eat dinner, we maybe watch some TV, we get into bed, and we do the same thing over and over again. 40, 50 years then pass and you're like, what did I do with my life? Dream big with your spouse. Go big and write these dreams, write these visions, write these aspirations and goals and ideas and business plans. Put them all in the marriage Bible. So that's it, y'all. A simple couples building activity that's designed to make sure your marriage succeeds. You can use my suggestions, you can add to it, take away from it, whatever you need to do. But this is something that should be done on a consistent and continual basis to ensure your marriage wins. I love you with the love of Jesus Christ. Always remember, you were called to something greater. I'm gonna see y'all next week with another video that's designed to take your relationship to the next level. Peace.